Very interesting and significant table. I think it's one of the strongest table which proves the validity, the truth of the Bible code being the blueprint of creation. So what you have in this table, which appears only in few chapters in Genesis, many, many words, in fact, what you see here is a full story. So let us see now what is written here. What are the words? So the Hebrew words are Negev, Virus, Corona, Purim, Vidal, Mordechai, Esther, Tavshin Pe'alef. So what you have here, the English. These are the words which you are going to see in this table. Unbelievable. The plague of the virus Corona, Purim, yeah, we know it was very strong on Purim. The 14th of Adar, on the year 5781. Mordechai is a Jewish, Esther, Cyrus, returning to God, rescue, salvation, redemption, the angel Raphael. Unbelievable. This story that you see here, all words are connected, are also meaningful words. All of them you are going to see in this table. So let us see what you are going to see. Unfortunately, you don't have the English, but I will try to explain to you and you will see. The first thing, what you have here, the most important, you have a virus. You see, a virus is a virus. The virus, which one? Corona. Corona. Amazing. Full writing of Corona. So a virus is a minimal in the Old Torah. It means the Old Torah, it comes here. It's the best meeting with the word Corona. And as I told you in the beginning, all what you see here is from the book Genesis, few chapter from 6 to 19. And all these words are in this area. So, what more we have here? So, as we said, you have the virus, Corona, and you have the Hebrew word for plague, which is Negev for Makeva. Now, it is parallel, which is significant, yeah, very important to point out, yeah? And then, let us carry on, what more you have here? So, you have here this virus, the Corona, the plague, has to do with Purim. Amazing, we know quite well that the strongest time of the virus was on Purim. You have here Purim here, and you have another Purim, who knows, maybe it indicates the Purim now. Now Purim is on the 14th of Adar, so you have here Yud Adar, unbelievable. So the Corona, Purim of Yud Adar, the 14th of Adar, the date. And which year? Betafshin Pe'alef, in 5781, 2021, unbelievable. So, clear description, the virus of the Corona, the plague, be in Purim, in the year, this year. Then, so what we should do? Minimal in the Old Torah is written what you should do. You want to stop it? There is a way, Teshuvah Lakel, return to God. Returning to God means also minimal in the Torah. It means every 6 letters, Teshuvah Lakel. So you have this minimal, a virus minimal. This makes, by the way, the table very significant. So, returning to God, this is a solution. Yeah, we should, like we said, 2/3 of the Americans believe that it is from heaven. No, but if it is from heaven, somebody in heaven looks after us and requires to return, to keep the Torah, no? So the Gentile heirs 7 laws of Noach, and some of them are sexual matters, which are against abortion, homosexuality. And this is unfortunately what Democrats allow. This is really against the Torah. And this is what was the flood, our Rabbi tell us. In Genesis is written because the land was corrupted, because of abortion is written this way. The reign was 40 days because God indicated to the people, you caused me to kill and destroy fetus and embryo of 40 days, which is already something medically. So this is now, God said, I will not bring flood all over the world. It will be in a few places, but it will be a plague of pestilence, all kind of plagues will come. And this is what the Medrash, the homiletic on Song of Songs 12:2 says, Samuch limot HaMashiach, next to the days of Messiah, Dever Gadol Ba'Olam, strong plague will come to the world. Pestilence refers to all plague, can be SARS, can be cholera, can be typhus, can be corona. Yeah, this is what clearly 2,000 years, more than 2,000 years ago is written. And this is clearly a sign from heaven that we have to prepare ourselves to repent, to return to the Torah. Jews have to keep the Sabbath and many other commandments, and Gentiles have the 7 laws of Noah. And this is the condition to have peace and quiet, tranquility. So, this was returning to God. This was the Kanoah supposed to tell us to do. Let us carry on what you have here. So you have here, unbelievable, which I did not find in other tables so clearly. It's written Mordechai and Esther parallel, which is quite significant. And even what the Megillah, the scroll, describe Mordechai, Ish Yehudi, a person, a Jewish person. Yehudi, you can see. Yehudi, which is just the full picture, Yehudi, right? And from Yemini, from the right. So, what will be if you return to God? So it's written, you will have salvation, you will have redemption, Geulah, will have redemption, and will have peace. Here, what we have here, we have Geulah, redemption, we'll have Shua, and written there twice, son of Jesse, Ben Ishai, and again, Ben Ishai. Unbelievable. And all this in condition, definitely, that you will repent, Shuvah, and return to God. Shuvah Lakel. Unbelievable. So, as I said, to see so many related verses coming in really a few chapters in one book, Genesis, far away from being coincidence. You have Elijah, because Elijah will come with the Messiah. So, as I said, very, very significant table. Raphael, by the way, here, this is the angel of healing. Right? Raphael, comes Raphael, healing. And here you have also best meeting the Torah of Atzalah rescue by the angel Raphael. Interesting, Atzalah, yeah. What we need very, very much. You have here Koresh, Cyrus, because Cyrus also was at that time, he's the king of Persia at that time, and he gave permission to Jews to settle back in their land, in Israel, even to build the temple. This is why he was called Messiah. He was called by Isaiah 45, chapter 45, Messiah of God, because anybody who helps Israel to settle, to get back to their land, it's called Messiah of God. The same thing was with Cyrus. In fact, also Kabbalah says that Balfour also the same thing, because he helped Israel to get their land back. And Kabbalah says that Donald Trump the same thing, because he believed in the Bible, which says that Jews will return to their land, and he believed that Jerusalem is the holy place belongs to Jews. And also Ramat HaGolan. So this is really why it's sparks of this, but it happens there is a Satan, democratic and miracle sacred, because it's against the Torah. So this is what happened. Depends on Jews. If Jews will do tshuva properly, return to hell, so they will not have these problems. So it is very, very interesting to see this phenomena coming here in such a significant way. So interesting and very, very significant, as I said, to have all these related words, the whole story coming. You will not find it in other places. In other places, put one word here, which doesn't make anything, but here you can see so clearly the corona, the virus, corona. Which on Purim, Purim, which is the 14th of Adar. And no, what you should do, Tshuva lakel, return to God. So if you return to God, then you will have Geulah, redemption, rescue, saving, salvation. And this is what exactly happened in the time of Purim, Mordechai and Esther. And I told you many times, according to Kabbalists, the story of Purim in the past is going to return now, because we have exactly the same thing. At that time, we had Haman, who wanted to wipe out Jews, old and young. The same thing we have today. Hamani, exactly this is what he said clearly. This is why they need the bomb. Want to wipe out Israel because they said they disturb their Messiah to come. Exactly the same thing. This is why in the song that you sing on Purim, Shuatam Atala Nesach, the salvation in the past of Mordechai and Esther will be for eternity. It will now also. This is why Mordechai and Esther appearing here. Unbelievable. So, as I said, very interesting, significant table, clearly indicate to us that we have son of Jesse, we have the Messiah, if we will return to God. Jews, Sabbath, and other things in the Gentiles. So interesting, very significant to see in such small area the whole story of the plague of the virus, corona, was in Purim, the first of Adar, and Mordechai, Jewish Esther, Cyrus turning to God, rescue, salvation, redemption. So I think the strongest table of codes which really proves that the Torah was a blueprint of creation, and everything which is happening, like this story, is in the Torah. So let us hope that really all the world will return to God, keep the Torah, and only then we'll have redemption, happiness and joy all over the world.